Honestly, I'm going to be very, very angry at Uncle. If he had gone to Cynthia's house to beg her, I'm going to be very angry with him.
It's you that should be mad at yourself. Yes! Why am I even saying mad? You should pity yourself. Dave, let me tell you, it is only a foolish man that will prepare a delicious soup and cover it with a dirty plate. Dave, I feel for you. You want to go ahead and marry that woman. Go ahead and marry her. But be rest assured that I, your uncle, will not be a party to it.
I said it. No, Uncle, I said it. You went to see Cynthia, right? I am very sure, I am very, very sure that Cynthia must have given you the same attitude she has been giving to me.
Cynthia never give me any attitude because I have never approached her in such a manner that she would defend herself. Neither have I approached her with reasons to defend herself. When they say a man is a woman's crown, that means that that man covers the head of that woman very well. That man does everything in his powers to cover the head of that woman. And if anybody sees that woman, he or she will know that that woman is not alone.
And what is the meaning of that? My son has nothing to do with the covering on that woman's head. She came naked. And she left naked, and naked she will remain. The woman refuses to appreciate the crown of her head. Then it will be removed from her. That is why it has been removed.
You have never snatched anything away from her. But you only succeeded in making the crown useless. It is not the crown that makes the queen, but it is the queen that gives respect to the crown. As you have decided to make your son useless, let's watch.
Tracy, can you just sit down and eat?
My lord, it is an abomination where I come from to sit down or stand up and watch you while you eat. I rather stay like this until you're done eating. Then when everyone is done, then I can eat my food, my lord.
Good girl. Remain like this until your husband finishes eating.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Appearance, they say, can be deceptive. Very, very deceptive. Let me ask you, do you think kneeling down or lying down, serving your husband like a slave makes you a good woman?
Mazi, what is your criteria for judging a good woman?
Good. If kneeling down to serve the husband food is the criteria or definition of a good woman, you are a bad woman, as you have always been.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, don't beg my pardon. What I'm saying here is the truth and nothing but the truth. When my brother was alive, did you ever kneel down to serve him food? You did not. Did you ever eat when he has finished eating? In that case, my dear, if being a good woman or a well-trained woman is kneeling down, you are none of these.
Mazi! This is my son's house! You don't come into my son's house and start talking nonsense at me. Making different useless statements about me. If not that my son invited you to this house, who are you to be addressing me this way? You better know your limits here, or else you won't believe what I will do to you. Not arrant nonsense.
Uncle, please, I'm sorry. I don't know what has come over my mom. I'm so sorry, Uncle, please.
Dave? Do you know why I did not return the favor to your mother?
No, uncle.
It's for you to know who your mother is. The true character, the true picture of your mother. I don't want anybody to tell you that. As you have witnessed it, nothing more, nothing less. And this is the same woman you have allowed to destroy you. Dave, use your head.
Uncle, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, please. Please, just...
My lord, please, it's not right for you to leave without finishing your...
You okay? You are always doing that, my lord.
I'm sorry.
You see you?
What is your next plan?
What plan?
You cannot fool me. And I will never fall for your schemes. I am not Dave and his mother that fall for your schemes. I know that you don't love David. You are here for a purpose.
Well, since you have known, let me allow you figure it out yourself.
I thought as much. You are very deceptive. Whatever your plans is, I hope my son Dave will realize it before it is too late.
Well, let's leave that to Dave and to Destiny. But I must warn you, in everything you do, just be careful not to cross my path. Because I'm not a soft meat. I will not hesitate to crush anyone who comes in between my plans. Be warned.
Mazi cannot be warned. We shall see.
Come inside.
Mama, what's the meaning of all this now? Why are you bringing her back into my room?
She's your wife. In as much as you have not paid the necessary things on her diary, does not stop her from being your wife. I brought her in so that you both can start getting used to each other.
Used to each other? Mama, I've accepted to marry this girl against all odds just to make you happy. Please do not push some things on me.
My lord.
Will you shut up your mouth? See, I've warned you about calling me this nonsense name you're calling. Be careful. My name is Dave. Please stick to it.
I cannot call you by your name. It would be so disrespectful of me, my lord.
Tracy, I am trying so hard to be calm. And I want to hope that you're seeing my effort. And that you're not trying by any means to get me angry because I'm already at the brink. Mama, please take this bat out of my room. I've accepted to marry her, but until that marriage happens, she has no right to my room.
Dave! I hope those stupid nonsense things that your uncle was pushing into your head is not getting into you. Let me tell you, you dare not turn your back against your promises that you made to me. If not, I will kill you and kill myself.
Cordelia, I have one important question for you.
Who is doing question and answers with you?
Forget the fact that I'm the one asking you the question. What is the best gift a mother can give to her child?
Guardians?
Guidance, you said. Anyway, I don't know whether if it is guidance or not. But if it is guidance, tell me, why have you decided to mislead your children? Yes. Now, Precious, only God knows where she is. And she is a case of a missing person. For Dave, you have destroyed his home. Yes. Now, trying to force a witch onto him as a wife. Is that how to guide your children?
Ikenna! Or whatever you call yourself. This is my son's house. And you do not have any right to come here and start running this home for me. Precious is my daughter. And Dave is my son. And I will not allow them do as they please. Especially Dave. I don't know what you are still doing in this house. But I give you just 2 days. If you don't leave this house, I will shock you. And I will let you know why my name is Cordelia.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Dave, don't dare me. If you know what is good for you, you better tell your uncle to leave this house right now. Or else, I will shock the two of you. Nonsense.
Yeah, hello. This is Dave. What?
Precious! Mama. What happened to you? The trailer jammed you?
Mama, he wanted to kill me. I called him the love of my life. Little did I know that he want to end my life, Mama. Oh, God.
Who wanted to kill you?
Oh, I don't understand this man, oh. I don't understand, oh. Every day, quarrel, fight. On that very day, he went out and came back with his friends and said that I should cook for them. I cook what I know how to cook. Later, I started running stomach. He started shouting at me. I said, you yourself, it's your hand penny, you why can't you cook? From nowhere, that is how thunder land on my body. I don't know whether it's thunder, whether it's his hand or Ito. One blow, 7 apples, Mama. I nearly died. I just carry myself around. Oh.
Is he mad?
Maybe.
How dare he hit you? Is he mad?
Maybe. It's not insult. I just insult him a bit small.
I thought you said he's an orphan.
He was an orphan now. But only him is more than full in-laws. Hi, Mama, this rate I prefer mother-in-law who is old and cannot beat me like this. This man beat me like a wrestler. God.
So this man turned out to be evil. Hey! And he battered you like this, as if a trailer jammed you. Ah! No, we won't take this from him. Don't worry, your brother is here and I know him very well. I know how much he loves you. He will not take this nonsense. We shall both go and I know he will trace him and deal with his
Mama, hold on. Who is the we? As in, who is we that is tracing anybody to beat? See, I don't even want to be involved in this whole thing people are talking about. This is the life that Precious has always wanted. Now she has gotten it. You should live with it now.
So, Dave, is this all you have to say? So you will let that idiot go scot-free after dealing with your sister this way?
Mama, after everything that Precious did to Cynthia, did she let her go scot-free? You know, I always tell you that whatever a man sows in this life, that is what she shall reap. We're even lucky she came back with her life. That is one thing you should be celebrating, not this whole you're saying.
Brother, if you're not a man like you, they nearly killed me. So this is all that you can say. Eh?
Precious, what do you want your brother to say? Precious, I thought by now you should have learned the ways of life. Instead of that, you keep on moving from one place to another with your mother, destroying people's homes. And it has not occurred to you that you are matured enough to settle down and raise your own family. You should be grateful to God that you escaped alive.
Hey!
Useless thing.
Yeah. Please, Uncle, what are you doing here? Eh? Who brought you into this house? Okay, you want to come and enjoy with us too. Mama, what is this uncle doing here?
Sister in-law, you're welcome. I'm sorry about what happened. I'm here to take care of you. I'll quickly go and boil hot water so I can use it to press your body. You'll be fine, okay?
Staying locked. Mama, who is this one?
This is Dave's beautiful wife. The one we have always wanted that will come and give us peace and joy.
Eh? Wait though. Mama, you mean you have succeeded in driving away that witch, Cynthia? Hey!
See your life. It's quite unfortunate that you can never change Precious. Look at you. Look at the way you return back. You still have the mouth to call somebody a witch. See, don't worry, don't bother yourself. Another episode of this thing that happened to you will happen again. And I swear to God, if it happens, you're rejecting it in Jesus' name. If it happens again, I will not even pick any call, even if it's a flag that has to do anything to do with you. And that time, I don't see.
It will not happen.
It will not happen, Mama. If you like, have sense. If you like, don't have sense, Uncle. I'm upstairs. If you need wheelchair, I'll buy for you and bring. See your second material.
Go. That time when they designed your face in Cynthia's house, were we not the ones that were massaging it for you?
Yeah, you not even blind.
We get somebody. In
my daughter's body, you have power.
Don't mind him, weakling. Is it not your mates that did this to me?
Sorry, my daughter.
Sorry.
Is he use sledgehammer?
Since both of you don't want to change, next time the person will use that sledgehammer.
Mazi, it will not happen again.
Mama, when is
it will not happen
now? I don't even understand. This house is.
I've asked him to go. I've given him a judgment. I don't
know
know what
he's doing here. I'm not going yet.
No, you will go. You will go. If not, you will not like what I will do to you. I've told you.
My head is spinning me. Please, you people are shouting. You people are shouting.
Sorry, my daughter. Put the water on fire so that we can massage her body. What would you like to eat, my daughter?
Ghana. She's dreaming.
Ghana.
She is dreaming. She's
I was
dreaming.
already preparing my mind to come and meet you there so that we can enjoy the comfort. It's okay, my daughter. It's okay. Hey, my daughter. Sorry. You almost killed him. What is the meaning of all this?
Mama, that girl that you brought into this house, I hope she will be loyal and she has sense.
Trust me. This one, I practically selected her. She will worship the ground that we step on. And take care of us very well. You don't need to doubt it.
I believe you, Mama. Because all the things that I have suffered like this, nobody is going to enjoy my brother's house with me.
I'm the only one. We are the only ones that will enjoy. And we need someone that will calm down and take care of us. Not to be giving somebody stress in this house.
You don't have any problem. Trust me, this one will do it.
Mama.
Hey, my daughter. I'm so happy you are back. I missed you a whole lot.
Precious. I wish you know. I just wish you would have remained in Ghana.
He almost killed you for me. This Ghana man.
Nonsense, man.
Tracy!
Yes. Go back to the door. So, I learned that you are obedient and you want to be a part of this family.
Yes, ma.
Mama has said a lot about you and I want to see things for myself.
What would you want me to do for you, ma? Ma, I'm here to serve you, ma.
That's good. I like the fact that you are eager to serve. So now you would go on your knees. Mama, is she deaf? I said go on your knees.
Okay, ma.
Crawl towards me. It's okay now. You want to enter me, Mama?
I'm sorry, ma.
Sorry for yourself. Now listen and listen carefully. Mama and I run this house and this whole family, in fact. So you have to be loyal. You have to do everything we say. You have to worship us if you know you want peace and joy, and if you know you want to enjoy my brother Dave. Is that understood?
Very well understood, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay. Go downstairs and get ready. I'm coming down soon and I need a very good massage.
Okay, ma.
Prepare some juice too while you're at it.
Thank you, ma. God bless you, ma.
Hey. Go down. Leave the same way you crawled. Mama, so fools like this still exist. For a second, I thought there was some juju in my mouth. That I was saying all these things and she was just doing it. Wow, you selected the best.
That's what I told you.
Yes, we'll continue to use her until she becomes useless.
This is what we want.
Hey,
I told you. A very humble, very nice somebody that will crawl for us and worship the ground that we step on. You don't have any problem.
We will keep
She will continue to do it. She will obey and make sure everything is well done. Whether Dave likes it or not.
Yes, so I didn't know things were like this. If I had known that people were enjoying like this in this house, I would have left that useless man in Ghana since. That idiot that was beating me every day turned me to punching bag.
You mean he was beating you every day? I thought it's only this once that he gave you that nasty beating.
Can only want to result in all of this. This thing is stage by stage now. I went through hell, Mama. Mama, I suffered. He was even bringing women into the house. And he will make me to serve them. I dare not complain, no. If not, he will beat me black and blue. Mama. In another country. Another man's land where if I cry, if I shout, nobody to rescue me. I'm only lucky. I'm just lucky to be alive. In fact, Mama, when I get stronger, we have to go to church and give thanksgiving. Because what my eyes saw, my mouth cannot say. Ew!
So something like that really happened. Wasn't he in love with you or something?
Well, forget that nonsense love. Forget love. Come on, it's wicked.
All those things that wash. If I just talk like this, I would not collect.
I would rather have you here alive in your brother's house instead of you going to somebody's house and die there anyhow.
That's why I came back. Oh, I ran with the slightest chance. Let me come and enjoy my brother's house.
Yes.
And be treated like a queen that I am.
Don't worry.
Thank you, Mama, for
I
bringing
will make
this.
her worship the ground that you step on. I will make her pamper you. You will not have any problem again, my daughter. You enjoy and relax and look beautiful and become the queen that you are.
Yes, Mama.
My daughter. Sorry.
I'm losing my mind. Like I'm going insane. I'm going through a whole lot in that house. I feel like going through the next action immediately. I can't wait to start operating. I will make sure I so deal with them beyond words.
Calm down. Just calm yourself. People like that lose guide. When you submit to them, submit to every will, give them what they want and worship them. Once you are able to do this, trust me, you have them wrapped around your finger. Then we can strike and achieve our aim. So be the fool. Worship them, gain their trust, and they on their own will put everything on a platter of gold on your laps.
Sometimes I feel like strangling them to death. I wonder what that Cynthia of a girl was going through in that house. Sometimes I feel like pouring hot oil on them. I can't wait to start operating. I can't wait to move over to the next step.
Hey. Well, they have gotten rid of a good woman, and they will face the music. So, how's everything going on?
Everything is going on well. It's time for us to move over to the next plan.
What's the next plan?
What's going on here? You are not massaging my leg anymore.
I'm sorry, Mama.
Bring it down here a little. I feel some pain. Yes.
You want to kill me? Why are you pressing it now?
I'm sorry, Ma.
That's more like it. Hey.
Dave, you are back.
Welcome, brother.
What's going on here?
Cheers.
What's going on here?
Tracy is doing a good job as a daughter-in-law.
Of course.
In actual fact, she's very good at it. These are the things she's supposed to be doing to relax us. And that's her duty.
That's right,
my lord. Should I get you some water?
Hey.
Let me get you some water, my lord.
Mama, are you guys not taking this thing too far? Listen, I don't care what you do with, what's her name, Tracy, because besides you people brought her. But this is someone's child that you're treating like a slave.
Brother, why are you an enemy of progress? Huh? You can see that Mama and I are happy and enjoying. And your body is peppering you.
Will you shut up your mouth? Look at you. You left this house as a full human being and you came back as a half human being. You can't even raise your legs and you're looking for who to oppress. You should be happy I even allowed you back into this house.
Dave, why are you talking to your sister this way? Even under her condition, you can still be messing her up like this? Eh? What is it? She's your sister. Where do you want her to go? Whether you like it or not, you will take care of her.
Jesus. Tracy! Tracy! Tracy, what is wrong with you? Tracy, can you talk? Somebody help me!
Tracy!
What happened?
I don't know what is wrong.
Hey.
Somebody
Mama, help me!
What happened? Hey. I just hope nothing bad has happened to that girl.
What they will say, it's because she was massaging us. That's the cause of death. I beg go.
I don't know if she has internal sickness or something.
It's possible, no. But I can assure you, Mama, if that be the case, then she must leave my brother's house. Because I don't have any brother that anybody will put in trouble. Before she should die in our hand now and turn us to police case.
Well, if she comes back, I'm not sure she will stay in this house.
Can you people listen to yourselves? Instead, you people to be praying so that God will save the life of that girl. You are now here discussing and planning how she will leave this house because you didn't know whether she has an internal sickness in her. Cordelia and Precious, Uncle, I want you people to rest for a while. I want you people to raise the problem, the troubles you are making in this house for once. Yes! At least for once!
Mercy, please. Mama. Tracy, just go upstairs now. Pack all your things and get out of this house. I don't want any problem.
Supported, oh, pack your things and leave this house because we don't want anybody to die in our hands. Please.
Dave, what happened to her?
She's pregnant.
Pregnant?
Pregnant?
For who?
For my lord.
Your lord? Is this your lord living within this neighborhood?
For my husband, Dave.
Hey! Hey! I told you people. I told you! My daughter, you are pregnant.
Yes, Mama.
This is a fertile woman. A fertile lady. Mazi, Dave. I told you. One touch, it bam. And she's pregnant. Not that like that useless Cynthia. Remember how many years it took you for her to get pregnant? And she couldn't even hold it. She lost the pregnancy out of laziness. Hey, God, I thank you. I thank you. My fertile lady. My fertile daughter. So now I will become a grandmother. I will become a grandmother. I will become a grandmother. Hey!
Mama, congratulations.
Thank you, my daughter.
Brother, congrats.
Oh, God bless you.
Hey.
Oh, God bless you, my daughter. Hey!
Everybody is congratulating you. But you are not happy.
Uncle, what do you want me to say? I mean, will anything I say now change the fact that she's pregnant?
But when a man hears that his wife is pregnant for him, he gets excited. But what I see in your face now is nothing but pains. Why?
Uncle, I cannot pretend to be happy about this. But at the same time, I don't have anything to say. Just hasten up with the process so I can do the right thing. I guess there's no escape route now.
Brother.
My daughter, you have made me proud. I know it. That the daughter, the beautiful lady, the queen that I chose for my son will not disappoint me. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, my daughter. Now I will become a grandmother. Hey.
Plan well executed.
This calls for celebration.
Yes, oh.
In this life, I have always told people to live their life happily. Never you try to please everybody because you cannot. This life we are living in is too short. Your mother is living her life happily. Your sister is living her life happily. You should learn to live your life. I am not saying that forget about your people. Even if you are obligated to them, do that you can do and leave the rest. When you try to please everybody, you hurt yourself. I am not in support of any man abandoning the lady that is pregnant for him, if at all he is responsible for the pregnancy. It is not written anywhere that you must marry a woman you get pregnant. If you want me to go ahead to break ties between you and Cynthia, I will do that.
Uncle, if you were in my shoes, what would you have done?
I would have followed my heart, and I should have done what I think is right for me. And this life, as I said, is too short. I don't have to live it to please anybody. So I wish the same to you. Thank you.
Who's there? You know one thing that amazes me the most about you? Your guts. Your guts. What are you doing here? After betraying me, turning your back against me, getting married to my husband, you have the audacity to come to my house to show your ugly face here. I took you to my home that day for you to defend me as my cousin. What did you pay me with? You snatched my husband from me. And now you are here. It's animal boldness for me, oh. What are you doing in my house?
Well, I am not here for all those explanations. My people can be very stingy with information. So I said to myself, Tracy Johnson, you can make a difference. Why can't you be kind for once? Well, I said, let me tell the whole world and tell people around and tell them what the good news is all about. Especially people who would wish to be in my shoes.
Tracy, speak in clear terms. Speak English. I don't get you.
Well, I said, let me come and give you the information. I am pregnant for my darling husband, Dave.
Oh, congratulations. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you.
Well, I know you're not truly happy for me. But now you already know that I and Dave, my husband, have consummated our relationship. I said, let me come and warn you specially. I don't want to see you anywhere close, 1 inch close to Dave, my husband. Because I do not want people more than once. I will make sure I pour raw acid from your head to the sole of your feet.
Oh, I have 2 things to tell you. First of all, I'm scared. You're going to pour acid on me. Oh my God. Oh my. Keep your acid for your husband. Secondly, warn your husband to get off my life. He's pesting me. I can't turn anywhere I see your miserable husband or your witchcraft-looking mother-in-law. Tell them to stay off my zone. And you too, keep some acid for yourself. As well, point on yourself, because what are you doing in my house? You're seeking validation from me. Or you need my consent to frolic with my husband or ex-husband. Or you need me to give you a go-ahead. Well, now you've gotten it. Go ahead. Congratulations. Get the hell out of my house.
I said, let me still come and let you know, so that you stay clear. Dave is my husband. And forever and ever, he shall always be my husband.
Tracy, point noted. Now get out. I've got dogs, man. Get out.
Information delivered already.
Look at her. You look so beautiful as a married woman, though. Just like you should have gotten your own personal husband. Twat. Mommy, I don't know what to make out of this. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how to put all of this together. And I don't even trust this Tracy girl around Dave.
My dear, don't let this bother you. If he has impregnated the girl, then it's obvious he has moved on. So why can't you completely move on too? Whatever happens to Dave shouldn't be your concern. He's beaten the drum, so let him dance to it. Don't bother yourself, dear. Don't stress yourself.
Okay, Mom, but you know, Mommy, you know I once loved Dave, or I won't still love him. I don't know.
Love is not enough. Like I always tell you, there are people we love, but for our own peace of mind, we let them go. And Dave is one of such people. Let him go. Let him face whatsoever is coming his way. Let him marry the girl and have his fun. But listen to me. Don't cry about anything. If he has moved on, then you should move on too. Start your life afresh and open your heart to love again. I got a message from his people that they are asking for the dowry to be returned. I'll make sure that happens. We will settle them so everybody can go their separate ways.
I want to move on, Ma.
Good. I and the elders will do what is needed to be done so that you and Dave will go separate ways. And he will sign the divorce papers so that everything will be sealed. Move on, my dear. You deserve better. Just know that I am with you regardless.
Okay, Mommy.
Once this is over, I will come back, alright?
Okay, Mom. Thank you. I just really wish you were here, Mom. Everything is just sucking me up. Mommy, I need a change of environment. I want to relocate from this city.
Mama, it's not as if I'm not happy about this pregnancy. I'm happy. But there's something disturbing me in my head.
What is it?
Mama, you know, this girl has been so loyal. She has been serving us, doing everything we want.
Of course.
Like the slave that she is. Well, that was when she didn't have a place in our brother's life. But now that she's pregnant, she's not going to serve us like that again. And even if she wants to, brother will not allow her to do those chores and worship us.
It's like you are thinking what I am thinking. That is true, especially now that she's pregnant. We might end up being the one taking care of her.
Exactly. And we don't want that. I mean, Mama, do you want to be taking care of that nonsense girl?
No. So what do you suggest?
First, I have to ask you.
What is it?
How important is that child that she's carrying to you?
Are you thinking what I am thinking?
Exactly, Mama. Because if we allow brother to have that child will inherit all his property. And where would that leave us?
But you know that right now that pregnancy is very important so that he can marry her.
Okay, Mama. But we must act fast. So we'll do what we have to do after they're married.
So what do you suggest?
My lord, are you sure you want me to move into this room? Because you said not yet time, so I don't know. I don't want to put you under pressure.
You know, I always shied away from my responsibility, which ended my previous marriage. And I wouldn't want to repeat that with you. So, you're carrying my child and you need all the comfort you can get to settle in. So this is your room now. You can settle in properly. And this wardrobe here was occupied by my ex-wife. You can use it.
Okay. Thank you, my lord.
It's fine.
What a day! Congratulations to all!
Oh, welcome, my daughter. Welcome, my daughter-in-law.
Yes!
Thank God.
This
finally.
is your house. You are here to rule and reign.
Yes, thank you.
You are now officially my son's wife.
Yes.
Thank God. That useless girl, Cynthia. She's gone for good.
Don't forget Cynthia, because I'm hungry.
Well.
I'll be in my room.
Tracy.
Should I join you?
Come on, you're ready.
Go into the kitchen and prepare something for us to eat.
Which kitchen?
Kitchen, of course.
Mama, wait. We all came back together, right? We're all tired and stressed out, right? And your son just got married to me and I'm pregnant. If there is anyone in this house who is supposed to go into the kitchen and make something for us to eat, it should be you or this thing here. Huh? Mom, I'm very hungry. And I want you, both of you, either of you, to go to the kitchen and make me something sumptuous to eat. I'll be with my husband upstairs. Don't forget to make it tasty.
Hey! Hey, Mama. Mama, I must be dreaming. It's like I'm dreaming now. This is the dream that I'm dreaming. In this dream, Mama, I saw Tracy. Tracy say we should call me. Tracy say we should go and prepare food for her. She even called me a thing.
Precious!
Must be a dream.
You weren't dreaming, no? Eh? She actually asked us to go into the kitchen and prepare food for her. Hey!
Tracy of yesterday.
My daughter will have entered one chance. Hey! Hey, baby. God have mercy. What is this?
Dave, has Mama come to call for food?
What did you say?
I just said, Dave, has Mama called for food?
You called me Dave, like you just called me by my name.
Isn't that your name? Is Dave not your name?
Be careful! My name is Dave! Please stick to it!
My lord, I cannot call you by your name. It would be so disrespectful of me, my lord.
Yes, Dave is my name, but...
I'm hungry, and my baby is also hungry. So please, get us something to eat. Thank you.
Journey today.
It was really stressful.
Yes, sir. Our wife.
I don't understand. Who is supposed to serve me?
Is there anything wrong with your hands?
I just got married to your son. Welcome me and serve me.
Auntie, is there something wrong with you? Or the smoke from the exhaust, is it affecting your brain? Eh? Do you realize that it's Mama you're talking to?
If Mama wants to continue staying in this house, let her behave herself and serve me.
Dave!
Ma.
Do you hear what this girl just said?
Imagine.
And you are there keeping quiet, not doing anything?
Mama, what do you want me to say now? She's your choice, so... And I believe both of you should have... In fact, 3 of you should have a way of sorting yourself out. Nobody should drag me into this. I want to eat too.
But is that what you are saying? Is that what you are saying? Your wife is insulting Mama and you are making jokes about it.
No. That is where you're wrong. My wife is not insulting Mama. Mama's wife is insulting Mama. See, there's pepper in this food. Nobody should involve me.
Mama, if you do not want your things thrown out of this house, serve this food.
What is wrong with you? It is me you are talking to this way. This will not happen in my son's house.
No, it might be your son's house, but it is my house. This is my husband's house. I am not Cynthia. You will not even have me go that way. If you do not serve me this food this night, Mama, you will not believe what will happen to you. I will pull you by your hair and drag you out of the gates, and you will never ever set your eyes on your son again. Mama, serve this food.
Brother, you're not saying anything. Mama.
Are you still eating or are you tired? Don't you think you were too rude to my mom this evening?
Yes, I know I was rude to her, no doubt. But honey, if you want to have peace in this house, let me handle any issue concerning Precious and Mama. I don't want what happened to Cynthia, your former wife, to happen to me. I wouldn't want to wake up one day and I'll have to leave this house or allow anyone force me out of this house. So if they cannot allow me handle issues concerning this house, they will have no other option than to leave the house.
And what makes you think I want to send my mother out of this house?
Because I know you're a man who has learned from his past mistakes. Everything that Cynthia went through, Cynthia's pregnancy and everything due to the fight and all of that, if I am not safe with my child in this house, honey, where else can we be safe? So it's up to you to ensure that things goes well so that what happened before will not repeat itself.
Tracy.
Yes, honey.
I need you to understand that I've gone beyond that level now. All I want is just peace. In fact, I don't even know how you people are going to achieve that, but just find a way to live in peace, that's all. Please get me water.
Okay.
Okay, so how are you?
Look who we have here. The newest couple in town. Congratulations. How did your wedding go?
Oh yeah, my wedding went fine. As you can see, me and my lovely wife, we are doing good.
Yeah.
Thanks anyways.
And I heard she's expecting a baby too. I hope the baby is kicking.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, congratulations. Dave, everything seems to be going well for you now.
Yes, everything is going well, yeah. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm happy for you too.
Yeah, you should.
Hey, baby. You still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Feeling good?
Hello. And what is going on here? And who is this man? And what gave you the right to call her baby?
Sorry, I'm laughing. Are you for real? You're asking who he is. Are you insane? Have you lost your mind?
Cynthia, you're the one that is driving me insane now. I'm asking, who is this guy and what gave you the right to call me baby?
Baby, who's this guy? And why does he have a problem with me calling you baby?
Let me stand so close to you. This guy is Dave, my ex-husband. Dave, you remember Dave now? His mom and all the whole saga.
Oh yeah, Dave. I finally get to meet you. Congratulations, I heard you're married.
Are you okay? Does this thing now answer the question I'm asking?
Are you insane? What is your problem?
Dave!
Hello, madam.
Behave yourself.
Can you stay out of this and let me handle this?
Behave yourself.
Nonsense.
Dave, are you losing your mind? Are you going nuts? Like, cause I don't get it. Your wife is standing right beside you. Respect her at least. Why do you want to impose on me? It's not okay for me to move on with my life. Anyways, this is Jackson. He's my man now. I've moved on. The earlier you get that, the better for us both.
You have no right. You have no right, Cynthia, to have a lover.
Dave, I am your wife. I deserve all the respect. Respect yourself and respect me. You would not like what I would do later.
Fine.
You will not like it.
If I slap you. My friend, what is all this one you're doing? What are you doing?
What's wrong with you?
Are you okay?
Are you fine?
Are you fine? Are you okay? Come here, baby.
Yeah, let's just get my bag.
Let's go.
You must be insane. You must be running mad.
Let's go.
You're funny, guys.
You're welcome, ma. How may we help you, please? Oh my god, serious.
Mama, we need to do something about this girl, Tracy. Her wings, I don't understand again because the way things are going, this one's not Cynthia. She will really deal with us. In fact, she might end up throwing us out of this house.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tracy now. I don't know her plans in this house. That girl that was very humble and was following all our rules, serving us like a slave, just got married and bam, she changed, became the madam of the house. People can be so deceptive. Appearance can be deceiving. Now I understand what Uncle was talking about.
Tracy. Who is Tracy?
Mama, are you okay? What do you mean by who is Tracy?
Are you said Tracy now?
Mama?
What are you talking about?
Mama, what's wrong with you?
Hey, Oga! Hey! Oga!
What?
I have never been insulted the way you insulted me like this in my entire life! I've never been this humiliated!
You're shouting. I told you from the beginning that Cynthia is the only woman I love. Look, I agreed to marry you because I just wanted to fulfill my promise to my mother. And I've kept to my own part of the promise. But you can never stop me from loving Cynthia. She's the one I love and she's the one I will always love.
I can never be in the same house with you and you're loving another woman. It is not possible. If it's possible for me to put my hand in your heart and erase everything concerning Cynthia, I will do just that. Okay? Just position your heart and wipe out every memory of Cynthia from your heart. You see what happened today? It should never ever repeat itself again in this house, okay?
You are backing. But let me tell you something. You can't do anything about this.
That's all you can say?
Yes.
Is that all you can say? Dave! Cynthia! Dave, where is Cynthia? I've been looking for that girl everywhere. I've searched everywhere. Won't she come and give me food? I am hungry.
What are you talking about?
I said, where is that foolish girl, Cynthia? I've searched for her everywhere. We have all been seated here. But I can't find her to come and give us food. I am hungry. I have to eat. Where is she?
Mama, you're eating food already now. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Cynthia. That foolish girl will not come and give us food. We've all been seated here since morning waiting for her. But she's nowhere to be found. Huh? I told you, Dave. I told you that I don't want that girl. I told you to send that girl away, but you will not hear. And who is this girl? Is this a new house help? Oh, you just brought a new house help. Are you mad? Who is a new house help? It is you that will eventually become a house help. Rubbish. What nonsense, excuse me.
Mama, are you okay?
I'm okay! But Cynthia will not come and give me food. I am hungry!
But Mama, you're eating food already now. Which one is you're hungry again? It's not food.
I am hungry!
Mama. Mama, where is Precious and why is her number not going through?
Precious. I pleaded and pleaded with her to stay, but she refused. Her man called her from Ghana, apologizing, seriously, and begging her to forgive all he did to her, and even told her that he bought her a car to apologize to her. Precious went in and packed all her things and left.
Mama, are you listening to yourself? The last time Precious did this nonsense, I told her that whenever she leaves my house again, she's never going to return. And this one that she had left, she had better remain there because she's not coming back to my house. Are you hearing me now? So don't even try to beg me. Nonsense. Do you know that Precious has left this house again? I went downstairs and Mama told me that Precious has left again with the same Ghanaian man that turned her into a punching bag.
Who doesn't know that Precious, your sister, is wayward?
Did you also notice that Mama was acting funny when we came in?
You are the only person who does not know that your mother is a very good actor. She has started again. This was the same thing Mama did and sent Cynthia, your former wife, out of the house. Now she has started again. She wants to chase me out of the house with my unborn baby. Your baby. It will never happen. I will not allow that. My husband, I know we had an issue. We can always settle. That's why we're husband and wife. Please have your usual drink. Please.
Do you have it?
Yes, it's remaining the land documents, but I have the documents for the company and the house. So just do your best and I will take it up from there.
Fine. But you know we need power of attorney.
No, that's not a problem. Just do all you can. I will give him the document to sign. It's not a problem.
Okay.
You haven't said anything about your sister that went back to Ghana again.
Mama, why are you shouting now? We are just here. Why are you shouting as if I'm down the road?
Am I shouting?
You're shouting.
Ah!
The last time Precious left, I told her that if she ever leaves my house again, that she's not coming back to this house. So I don't even have anything to say about her. Allow me to eat.
So then your foolish wife Cynthia has convinced you not to have anything to do with your sister again, right?
Mama, leave Cynthia out of this. As in, Cynthia is no longer a part of this family. Allow this girl to rest. Besides, you said Precious left with the same man that turned her into a punching bag. I guess this is the life she wants to live, so let her enjoy it.
Is that all you have to say?
Mama, bring my food upstairs. I don't want to eat in the dining. If you like, behave as if you're not hearing what I'm saying.
And who is this?
Mama, this is Tracy, my wife.
Tracy, your wife? Where is Cynthia? Huh. Oh my God! So that girl has vanished! Finally!
Mama, what is wrong with you now? Why are you misbehaving?
Look, I don't know the kind of drama you both are displaying.
I don't know.
Since your mother said she doesn't know who I am, Dave, bring my food upstairs. I'm in the room right now.
What is going on here?
Mama, what is wrong with you? Why are you being so forgetful?
I don't understand.
Okay, don't worry. Just eat your food. I'll get the doctor to come and check you. At least let's see.
Doctor to come and check me for what? It's your wife Cynthia that needs a doctor to check up on her. She's the one that has not been behaving well of recent. She should be checked because she's not doing anything right again.
Just calm down and eat your food. Eat your food. So before then, please kindly take food to the room.
Say what I am calm.
Mama, take food for Tracy to eat. I don't want problem. Please take food for her to eat.
What do you mean that I should take food for Tracy to eat?
Mama, I don't want any problem. Just take food for Tracy to eat. Why are you shaking your hand? Are you developing Parkinson's disease?
Don't insult me! Is there anything wrong with you? My hands are okay.
These hands are okay.
Yes, as you can see. Can't you see? Is there anything wrong with your eyes?
Mama, please take food for Tracy to eat.
Food for Tracy. Food for Tracy. Food for Tracy. Food for Tracy.
Mama, are you okay?
Food for Tracy.
Are you mad? Why would you enter this room without knocking?
I brought food for you and you're asking me questions?
Doesn't answer my question. Why would you knock before you come in? Or you go out and knock before you enter here?
Tracy! You are beginning to bite my fingers. Don't forget that this is my son's house. And if you push me more than necessary, I will build another house. And let me warn you. Behave yourself, or else I will deal with you squarely. Then you will know why I'm called Cordelia. Go and ask that useless girl Cynthia.
Give me! Look at you.
I've not started dealing with you. The best is about to happen. Now out!
Thank you! What is she talking about? What did I do?
You're asking me what you did. You've always made sure I don't have a child in
And now I've lost my child. I've lost my only child.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
Mama, from the result we have, they said that the food she ate was poisoned. So how come?
Poison? But I did not poison her food. In actual fact, you were at the dining when I dished out the food and took the food to her.
So how am I sure that between her and my bedroom you didn't add anything to her food?
Oh, Dave. How can you be talking about your mother in this way? I didn't do it. I couldn't have done that. And moreover, the child you are talking about is also my grandchild.
In actual fact, she may be right because we don't even have a proof.
Who said there is no evidence? I have a proof. I have an evidence.
Listen. If we allow brother to have that child.
Are you hearing how your mom and Precious are planning to get rid of my baby?
Act fast.
Our baby.
What we have to do after they're married.
So Mama, this was your plan. This is your plan. So I've never had my child. Now I believe to that mom what she said that you should be blamed. What happened to Cynthia? Oh, she was joking, not knowing that you're responsible. Now you've done it again. What am I? What am I doing to you? Come on, leave my house. You're going to your brother. You should leave my. No, let me do it myself.
Oh, Dave.
Think I have.
Dave. Dave. You
can come.
Oh, Dave.
Come there. You think you can come? Think you can come? I'm going to stay there. Come on, leave my house.
Oh, Dave. Dave. You cannot send me out of my house.
Leave my house. Everything that you've been through, but from now on, I'll be the man in your life. Nobody again will have to make you go through what Cynthia went through. It's a promise. Nonsense. I have a family. I should die because I have a mother and I have a sister. Making my life miserable.
Yeah. Oh. I'm a genius. I used one stone to kill two birds. Yes, doctor. I hope you remembered everything we discussed. Okay. I and my husband are coming to the hospital. Yes, you're going to get your money. Yes, you receive your money. I am not pregnant. I'm menstruating now. So I should just take the drug and I'll be fine, right? Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Ooh, I'm a great actor. Oh, God.
I said it's okay. Why is she crying?
I lost my child, my only child. The only child I have in this world.
Cynthia has thrown me out. She has thrown me out. That one day that girl will throw me out. Cynthia has thrown me out. Hey. Cynthia has thrown me out. Oh, Cynthia. I'm hungry.
I'm not Cynthia.
Oh, you don't want to help me?
I'm not Cynthia.
Oh, Cynthia.
What's wrong with her? I think there's something wrong with this woman. She's a mad woman. He should have just hold her so she won't enter the place.
Baby, please, I want you to help me and sign something.
Sign what?
I need you to sign a document for the hospital because I need to go for evacuation. So the doctor said I must approve of it. Sign. Sign here. Here, yes. Baby, sign it correctly so that they won't reject the document.
My signature.
Thank you.
I don't want to sign. Have I signed that?
Yes, you have. Baby, there is another one.
How many am I supposed to sign?
There are 3, please. Please help me and sign it.
Where am I signing?
Here. Here, baby, yes. Baby, please, concentrate.
I'm sorry.
There's another one, baby, please.
Yeah, well, sure.
Here. Baby, sign now so that we can have chance to have another baby. Here.
Is that okay?
That's okay. Thank you.
Let me bring another bottle from the bar. Bring another bottle for me.
Baby, congratulations to us!
Okay.
Oh, mission accomplished!
Let me see.
Baby, we made it!
Wow. This is... Wow, yes! Wow. No, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby, come here. Baby.
This calls for celebration.
Yes! Let's go! Pop some champagne!
Are you expecting anyone?
Hello. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Jude! What's up, man? You didn't tell me you were coming to my house. Sorry, who is this man with you? Hello, sir. Sir, what are you doing?
Well, meet Mr. Greg. He's the new owner of this house.
I don't understand. Mr. Owner of which house?
Why are you acting as if you did not know when you sold this house? You signed the documents.
Tracy, are you okay? Signed which document? Sold which house?
Listen. This is the new owner of this house, alright? He just came to do a preview on this house. So why are you acting? What is this?
Jude, I'm trying to be calm. I don't understand what is going on. But which house?
Excuse me, Mr. Man. I am the new owner of this house. You should show me some respect. Well, anyway, I like what I'm saying here. This is exactly what I paid for.
Okay.
Don't worry. I know what you're about to say. Well, I will allow you stay till, tomorrow you can vacate the premises.
Mr. Man, you did crazy. Are you the mad? What is going on there? What are you saying? What which house? House that I built with my money?
Look, I do not understand what is wrong with you, young man. Just don't raise your voice when you're talking to me. I am the CEO of Emperor Investment Limited. So don't talk to me in that manner.
Dude, what is going on? I don't understand. No.
This is a deed of assignment. This property. You may want to see it.
Take time, my friend. Don't tell this thing. Take time.
Contract of sales, and this is your signature. You may also want to see this.
Yeah.
Tracy, what is going on?
It's okay. Thank you.
What is going on here?
Well, I and my man here decided to sell this house so that we can use the money and start our life afresh.
Your man?
Yeah. Calm down. She happens to be my new girl now. My wife. You know wife to be. My wife now. Alright? So I just allow you to enjoy yourself all this while. And funny enough, I have taken a bite already.
Oh no, not a bite. He just took a whole plate.
Oh.
Tracy, you now I know you are evil. Tracy, you are a bitch. You are evil. See, I don't know what is going on here, and I don't even want to know what is going on here. But all of you should just leave my house now before I do something I regret.
Oh, keep quiet. Just keep quiet. I don't like people like you shouting and ranting over nothing. Look, I was thinking I will be nice enough to allow you stay till tomorrow. But people like you who always eat their cake and want to have it deserve nothing but being rude and being unreasonable. Now I need you out of this premises. No!
Out of the premises. I do my friend. You kill my friend. Are you okay?
Hey! I understand you.
You're in my house. Listen, you're ready to
Tell my friend. Allow him. Listen. Will you just calm down? Will you calm down? Let's reason as men here. If you don't, come on, I will have you evicted from this property with the law enforcement waiting for me to just put a call through and you'll be thrown out of this place by force.
Jude, why are you doing this? Jude, you're supposed to be my friend, Jude.
Did I hear you say friend, Dave? After all this while, being as a friend to you, what have you done for me? Yo, tell me, what can I prove outside? Say, this is what Dave have done for me. What have you done for me as a friend? Huh? All these years I have been with you, you sent me like a boy. I have come to you on numerous occasions. Give me job, give me connection. You refuse to do it. Only thing you do here, carry me out, drink, smoke, do nonsense. There is nothing beneficial for me. Nothing. You have the connection. You have everything it takes to help me as a friend. Have you done it? Now you standing with a red face like a monkey telling me that are you my friend? You're not my friend. You're not my friend. You can never be my friend. A friend will stand for a friend. Yes.
What are you saying?
What am I saying?
What are you saying,
I'm saying this is not your house again. Baby.
Yeah, this is not the house. Tracy, what have I done to you? What wrong have I done to you, Tracy? Why do you want to wreck me? What have I done to you, Tracy? Have I not been nice to you? Have I not been nice to you, Tracy?
You can go ahead and call me a beast or whatsoever you choose to call me. I do not care. Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Jude, please stop it! Jude, you can't let this happen to me.
Excuse me, I think this is the point where you have to leave the premises. Please.
Your time is up!
Never you try to please everybody, because you cannot. This life we are living in is too short. You should learn to live your life. When you try to please everybody, you hurt yourself.
You lost that right when you gave your mother the authority to run your home. You lost that right when you turned your wife into your enemy. You lost that right.
You want to go ahead and marry that woman. Go ahead and marry her. But be rest assured that I, your uncle, will not be a party to it.
You have a chance to make things right. Now bear the consequences of your actions.
Take it easy. We're in an open place. Take it easy.
I've not been able to afford this kind of food. I've barely been feeding well. I've gone through hell. You know, I lost everything. I sold my house. Tracy and Jude for that. I sold my house. I was thrown out of my own house. The house I built with my money. I tried to fight it. I tried to take legal actions. I spent the little money I had with me trying to fight to see if I can regain my property. But at the end of the day, I lost everything. Everybody abandoned me, all my friends, everybody started treating me like an outcast, like a nobody. People I helped, even people that fed under me, everybody abandoned me. At some point, I tried to trace my step back and look for you. I came to your house. I was told that you relocated abroad. Hope was lost. I didn't know what to do. At the point I contemplated taking my own life. I wanted to end it all. I wanted to end it all. There was no reason for me to leave. There was no reason for me to leave. Where you saw me is just a place where I just wanted to do something at least I can feed. Dave, now hustles just to see something to eat. Would you believe that I don't even have a roof over my head? I sleep under the bridge. I don't have a roof over my head. I don't...
It's okay. I don't even know where to start from because all of this is too hard for me to comprehend. My Dave going through all of this or went through all of this, like where do I even start from? I cannot process it. But then permit me to say you caused this, Dave. Things wouldn't have ended. Look at you, look at where you've ended.
I was deceived. I was misled. I thought my mother meant well for me. I thought she had my interest at heart, but
you are a man, Dave. You should know when to stand up as a man for your household. You should know when not to be babied around by your mother. Look at you. Where is she now? Where's your mother now? Where is Precious now in the middle of all of this? Where are they? The Tracy you left me for, a strange woman that you left me for in a home that we built together. Where is she? The friend you believed instead of me, where is he? Where are they? Everybody you left me for, where are they? In all of this, where is everybody? But Dave, it's too late. It's too late. I've moved on. I'm married. I have a son. I don't know. I've moved on. You have to all I have to tell you is pick up the pieces of your life. And then don't let what happened to you before happen again. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. Know what to do.
There's nothing to pick up. My life is miserable. There's nothing. There's nothing to pick up. Can't you see? I'm a living dead man. There's nothing I can pick up. There's nothing I can hold on to. There's nothing I can hold on to. There's nothing to hold on to.
Dave, don't stop talking like this. I don't like the way you're talking. Stop talking like this. I know this is not going to be enough, but I once loved you from the depth of my heart. I did. And I'm not okay with the way things turned out, but nature has a way of playing itself, right? So I will just... You still use your same account number, right? This is the least I could do for you. Start up. It's okay to start over again. Start up, pick up the pieces of your life like I said. This is a token, just, I don't know. I can't watch you like this, I can't. I just sent you 10 million naira. No, please. We're in a public place. Don't do this.
Thank you.
It's okay. Just take care of yourself. Be fine. Have a nice life.